Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity, with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
All right. So we are going to go with good intelligence, or high intelligence, good perception, high charm, and I think good temperament. Yeah, because that boosts our engineering as well. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. With what we're going as a background, we're going to go ahead and pick tech.
Look at that! A real scientist!
And why not dialogue? And we're
I
gonna
wonder
be a
what
scientist.
experiments you were subjected to.
Alright, so we're going to go through and quickly select these. Give them a little bit of age. And let's go with... we'll go with that one. We'll go with that one. Kind of a messy guy. Sometimes, I guess. Especially if he's been frozen for this long. Let's see. Eyebrows, that's good. And facial hair, let's give him some. Why not? Let's not do the stash. Yeah, that works. Keep that the same color. Guess that kind of works too. Messy or unmessy is the question. Let's see. We'll leave it messy for now. Maybe they'll let you redo it later. And I guess that's good for now. And there we go. Looks like long guns are going to be what we want for weapons, and the rest we're not good at, which is okay. We're going to rely on our wits and letting our companions aid us. So leadership is something we'll probably focus in early on.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 90%. Skip drive is
Shit.
uprooted.
Ah, there you are. Wondering
Yes.
what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take.
What?
Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Okay. Well, that was a fun awakening. Let's see what we find.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be
Hope
your
so.
chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay, well, I'll do what I can. I wish you told me which chemical I needed. I think we're sideways.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship.
I
Better
don't
you
think
than
so.
the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Okay, well, that's that. Nice plants. Woo! That was the right way. Interesting. Alright, let's go. That's an interesting little critter. Big building. You look a little worse for wear. Don't look at me. Nice doggy, doggy, doggy. Stay doggy. Whoa. Watch where you're going. Oh well, I guess that's what happens. Ow. Ow.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Yeah, I think that might be one of them. No way out that way. I guess this is our only way. Best of luck. Ow. Yeah, we should probably heal up. But we'll hold off for a moment.
Hey, you, come here.
Interesting stuff. They have chairs and pots.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stinks.
Hey, I was just seeing what you had over here. I can patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
I guess. How you feeling?
Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Not sure that was his best, but, what about the Marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
As long as they don't, have some hang back or shoot it themselves, but, how about you give me the gun and, I can try to go get some help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
All right. Can you tell me where we are?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Salt tuna. All right. I'll do that. I'm off. Interesting, they got sleeping supplies and stuff here. Hope you don't mind, I'm gonna look over here for some stuff, because, survivability and all that. Alright. I'm gonna stand back a ways. Yeah.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? What in the hell?
Say boom.
This...
Well, the gun works, at least a little bit. try it on a few rats. Okay. Don't use guns. I use other things. Thanks. Interesting. Oh, I could have shot that and made things more fun for them. Well, you know. That's what happens when we don't use guns. I can pick this. Why not? Melee weapon. Yeah, I don't like getting close. I think my mouse sensitivity's off. Because it's like a few pixels every so often, it doesn't want to quite get through. Because when I aimed and like I moved and just like jumped over the pixels to check that thing. Well, that's been not as good as it would have been nice to go, but hey, we don't do well with guns, and we knew that. There we go.
Hey!
There's some people.
Get over here before you get yourself killed. Don't know where you came
Hi.
from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a
Interesting.
fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
You really sound like you like marauders. I found one of your teammates in the cave.
Really? How is he?
He's, you know, he's still him. Don't want to call him a moron.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Sure. So, you know, you like backing down from challenges, or what's going on?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Laminated sounds fun.
Go.
Waste of company ammo.
Not bad. Hope you don't mind, I need stuff. I don't have any equipment. You know what they say, beggars can't be choosers. I'm gonna go in and see if they're in there. Please be able to leave.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Doesn't look like anyone's on here.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
I'm not a marauder. I'm trying to make sure
Intruders are
no
not authorized
marauders.
to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Okay, well, I'm trying to make sure there's not marauders here. I know you don't know me, but, I'm not a marauder. Is there any other people on board, or are you telling me there aren't others on board?
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
Come on, I'm not a marauder, I said. Okay, so it looks like it's locked pretty good. Sounds like that's probably the ship's computer.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
So they don't even have a power regulator. Ooh. Yes, I heard you. I'm a marauder and there's nothing of value. Except I'm not a marauder.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities.
Sure.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous
Ada?
digital astrogator of this vessel. Please
I'm
be
not a
informed
marauder.
that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and
Sure.
exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Likely. I really don't appreciate being talked to like a marauder.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll realize you don't have that and we're grounded, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Okay. Great. I need to get the ship in the air. How do we do that?
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
He's dead. Sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm him. Yep. I get it. I am Hawthorne.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main
Oh,
drive suffered a
of course.
critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Alright. And I doubt we're just gonna find a part like that laying around.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new
take care.
captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This
Certainly,
cartridge
certainly.
identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yes, I do. Why did he call it Unreliable? That's kind of strange. Captain Hawthorne, the Unreliable, yeah, I get it. Thanks, Ada.
Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Certainly. Aren't you glad I resurrected or something? Yay levels. Improve skills. 50, 100. Okay. Alright, so we can up the... Okay, we don't want melee. Range would be bad. Defense would be good. Of course, dialogue and tech would be good. We need to get this and this, and hacking would be useful as well. We definitely want more of this as well. Component. Wouldn't mind getting that to 40. Let's see, we got 10. Is it just one each? Yeah. So we only have 10. Well, I definitely want to boost on that, but I wouldn't mind getting this up either. So... This would only take 4, but it would be good to get 10 in it. Let's see, that would be component tinkering cost, interesting. And medical, engineering, breakdown. And we'll try to do this one, because I would like to get that up. Hopefully we get companions soon to use it on, but it definitely is an area we want to focus, as we're going to be a non-combatant. Yay, great. Companion ability 1 and 2. Great. Oh, companion 1 ability. Oh, we can have 2 companions. Excellent. Looks like we get a perk. Level 2, acquiring 5 new perks. Okay. So we need 5 to get here, and then 5 from here to get here. Okay, so 10. How often do we get perks? I didn't see that, but I probably just missed it. Let's see. That's not us. Maybe us. Vendor prices. That's not bad. XP from companion kills, that sounds good. That wouldn't be bad. Walk speed's not bad. Dilation, recharge rate, that's good. Sprint speed, meh. Carrying capacity, maybe. Weapon, companion, crit chance, that's good. Base armor, no. Additional ammo stock at vendors. So right now I am thinking one of these. Yeah. Oh. Can it go up? We'll get that. So if you have multiple ranks with the way we're going to play, we definitely want that. Oh, hey, there we go. Quests, codex, good. Oh, weapon management. Item repair, okay. Is this, yes, that is considered a long gun. We don't do handguns, so I guess we use a shotgun for now. I was trying to deselect it, but oh well. Armor. Let's see, what does this give us? Hey, we get 5 tech skill. Okay. And this gives us stealth skill. We don't want to look like we came out of, you know, where we came from. Consumables. Food and water, good. General, weapon parts, okay. And captain's ID. And junk to sell, okay. Let's use long guns, even though I'd rather be further away from people. We need... Right. Lockpicks. And she's not going to be happy. Alright, let's do this. Please, don't be too angry. I got a shotgun. That's probably not a good way to put it.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Dock my pay? I don't get paid? I don't have it? I was inspecting it.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Sure, you do that. Take care. Whew. Guess all that lying in school to get through and get help was worth it. Looks like our weapon's damaged. Can we repair it? Should have checked that before we left. Repair? There we go. What does it take to repair? Weapon parts. I have 15 and it's going to take 17. Ooh, tech skill. How about now? 16, one part less. Can't get it all the way. No, I don't want to repair that one. I was just checking. Can I? I can't repair it because I'm shy. Really? So I could break down one of these, but then I wouldn't be able to sell it. Oh well. Well, let's see. You guys are investigating the crime scene. I may need to come back and inspect it again. Wildlife is around. What? Blown up ship piece. Ooh, that's a big beast. We need to recruit some help. Yeah, help. Guards, cannon fodder, help. Yeah, that all works. Interesting. Are you marauders? You are. Okay, so there's up that way. You could go around that side and look. Looks like there's a way over there. Possibly through there. I guess let's go try to see if the marauders will play nice and just, you know, lay down. Har har har. Why are you still going? I don't like this fighting thing. It hurts. Can you give me one of your guns? They shoot further. I think that pistol may have worked better just because it shot faster. No! Well. We did not. Well, I had to try that again. this is definitely close range. Ow. Does not shoot fast enough. Okay, we're gonna have to use the other one because it shoots faster. This is just shoots way too slow.
Hiding? You scared?
No, of course not.
What's that noise? Smell something?
No. Apparently we can't run and reload. I did not realize this had the no reload and run. Okay, well, you live and you learn. Well, maybe learn.
Find you! Come out and play! Come out! Come out! Tear them apart!
That's a better rifle, I think. Taste some cold frost like I dealt with for apparently 70 years. Assault rifle, so that's probably more our style. A little bit further range. Let's check those out. That's a long gun, uses heavy, interesting. And that does the same, and that does light, and that does light. So there's heavy and light bolts. So... like that, I guess. Just have to remember these use the same ammo. Okay. Not too bad. Oh yeah, that's much better. Keep a distance. Need 15. Oh. Good. You don't make slopes for no reason? See why they made them. To sit up here with apple juice, a skillet, and a chair. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Alright, we cleared this one, right? Nope. the other. Ooh, okay, want that. Want this. I think that's already what we got. Sawed-off shotgun, Spacer's Choice. Sawed-off shotgun, Spacer's Choice. Yep. Is this one we can get in? Doesn't look like it, which is interesting, because that one's not. So that's just a big box of empty? I guess not necessarily empty, but not accessible. So we've cleared that one and that one. Go up in the hills or go to town? Go to town. We're done getting beat up on, I think, for now. We need to see if we can recruit some help. Oh. That? No, that's something else. I was gonna say, that looks kind of like a ship. Oh. Bother. Oh. They're all over here. No, 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 no. Okay, let me apologize. Help! Somebody looking to be a guard, do work. Okay. Interesting. So a graveyard and supplies of some sort, looks like. Alright, well. Habitat pending. Okay. Okay. Odd.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Can I say Mars? Does that work for you?
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
Yeah, I know. I, met a few of them. Just, passing through, that's all I'm doing.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail
Sure.
yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
Sure. I'm Alex Hawthorne. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Kind of a formal title for what you do, isn't it?
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
All right. Titles is what you care about. Got it. Anything else? Can I talk to you about something else?
Yeah?
Have you lost a lot of people to the Marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Okay. What if I took care of it?
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for Marauders by the finger.
Okay, that's an interesting way to pay for them, but sure. Any idea where they're coming from?
couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's choice. Avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Sure. Pretty bad shape.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
Company folk, okay. You're worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
All right. Who can I talk to about Power Regulator, if you know what that is?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure.
Yeah.
If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Kind of. Depends what you have in mind. You offering a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes
Got
the
it.
cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
I see. And you want me to collect what they owe you? Can you get it yourself, or what?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Got it. Alright, I guess I could try to collect the fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why Abernathy? Why is he a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Okay. And where can I find them?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. I'll be back. Okay, so that's how you put the gun away. Figure we should probably do that in town, since, you know, they don't look like they necessarily want you walking around with guns out. And, you know, try to be polite and all. Don't want people asking questions, now do we? Need more picks. Does anyone know where you can find pickles? Har har har. Keep it down. Woo! me out of town, down the hill. Okay. Doesn't look like there's necessarily anything in there, but it could be worth a look. You never know until you look, right? Knock knock, is anyone not home? The door doesn't work. Interesting domicile. Apparently they're all nicely closed off. We can get down that way. Oh well. We need ammo is how we've been dealing with marauders. Hello? So we need 15 lockpicking now at least. One more for that one, and then I believe the one over there was 15, so 2 more. Oh, alright. Are you Ludwig? So he's one of the ones we need to get it from. Mister, do you got money for a grave?
Thank the law.
What?
I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you talking about? You seem kind of confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yeah, gotta watch out for those mechanicals, you know?
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant.
Sure, sure.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising.
I wonder if they
When the
have.
swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or
No.
standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
Looking for a station to reprogram them? I guess if your resistance needs, you know... Actually, let's talk about the resistance in a minute. Silas did ask for something.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Yeah, he sure did. He's asking for a little extra to finish the resistance.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Cool. If you need a gun for hire, I can do it too, you know? You can pay me and I'll help out.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid.
Okay. So, proper armies actually pay enlistment fees, you know that, right?
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name.
So, what do you need done?
They have sent a scout. prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Okay. Could you give me a few pointers on this mechanical scout you're talking about?
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Right. Got a few questions?
Go on.
What do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Alright, I need to get going and go work on that. I was trying to get to your workbench. Let's see, vending machine. Teal, simply the best, and taste of freedom, interesting. Oh, so we need to get 40 hacking. Yeah, see? 40 hacking. Oh well. Company armors. Interesting. Tartar sauce. Right, well. Ammo wouldn't hurt, but let's sell some of our stuff. First off, we don't need melee weapons, or the extra shotgun. I don't know if we need a shovel for something or not, so we'll hold on to that. Oh yeah, junk. Let's call that good for now. Nice, what's this? I like that. 31. Oh, sell value, cost 500. Damn. Maybe we can't buy that. Okay, these are same as what we have. 6 stagger. What's different? Why does that one cost more? I'm not seeing difference. Oh, here we go. So the value is different. The DPS is the same. So here it's showing that they're the same. So there must be some additional specialty feature for it. Condition 5,000. 6,000, so additional. Okay. these are just, yeah, assault like we already have. This is melee weapon we don't want. Armor tech skill we wouldn't mind, but we don't have that much money. And these we would like, but we need more hacking. So already 40 hacking would have come in handy, which is interesting. Don't think I have enough of them. Yeah. So we need another point, and we need to get more picks. Do you have anything that can help in our pursuit? There's something. Anything else? And I'm glad we stopped. That would hurt. Too far. I can't shoot. Parasites. Can you move so I can get to that? Thank you. Alright, you are repaired. You're not, and you are. Okay. So, guns get damaged fairly quickly.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I was looking at it. I was just leaving, sorry.
Carry on.
What? I was trying to see where they had rep. Because that was a mistake. I meant to hit the other button, and of course, you know, fat finger E instead of W, and E instead of doing forward, you swipe. Oh well. Should we live with it or not is the question. Wish I could figure out where it shows that. But I can't remember, so hey. skill and reputation. Okay. But where's current rep scene? Alright. Can I get out? I'm gonna live with it because that was just a dumb mistake. Oh hey, more weapons. E pistola. Energy based. Cool. Energy sounds fun. Energy long gun, there we go. Does it change the ammo type to energy? Because that could be really nice on it. What's this one? Heavy weapons. Yeah, we don't do that either. So that would be nice though. Oh, this is another one of those starred ones. Or what do we call it? Diamond. Seems to be the same. Just better durability, I guess. So this looks to be better armored. A hacking +7. Nice. Can I get an assault rifle that takes light? Yeah, armor type medium and heavy. The other I think were just light. Okay. Hi. That's a big gun. We need more. So we need more skill and a lot more picks because we have 4 places now that we need picks for. Let's go down to the water and check that crashed ship. Ooh. I don't mind if I do. Oh, can't go further out. Guess that won't work. Because I want to see... Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything there. I mean, it's just that, it's not bad, but... But what if I want more, you know? Alright, let's go back up. leader. Okay. They're not ever the fun ones to talk to, are they? Well, it's coming back to daylight. Nice big planets. I guess without further ado, let's go doom ourselves to find out what's here. Wow. Oh, no, we can't. Such a sunny, happy place. Need more. I see a box back. How do I get it? Ah. I will come back for you, box. We're gonna have to have like secondary and tertiary runs just when we get our skills up enough. Ah. Oh yeah. That was good find. See? That's why you gotta pay attention to places you go. Okay. Lots of garbage. Can we have more good stuff like that?
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Grumpy.
Hey, move along.
Fine, don't talk to me.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
I wouldn't hold out hope for that either. Why would they come visit when they can just, you know, abuse you and demand more? Let's see if he'll say something first. Okay. I'm just kidding. What's up?
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Okay. Do you know where I can find ship parts? I need to fix my ship.
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Anyone else? Let me see if you got stuff that we can trade for.
Music to my ears.
Okay, he does have a few. Not cheap though. We already got that one. Revolver, yeah. It's, you know, comparable. We don't do heavy weapons. Light assault. Do we have light assault or do we have assault? We have light assault. Okay, so the assault one would have been better that we saw at the other place. Oh, this is buying. Selling? I guess that's it for now. That looks familiar. Interesting, special hammer. For some reason you think it should be silver. Okay, not sure why. Nah. Oh, it's not
Spacer's choice. Music to...
Let's see. Increase mag size and ranged weapon spread. That's not a bad one. Wouldn't mind that one either. But we don't have that money right now. We'll come back when we have money. Or stuff to sell you. Or more stealth so we can visit your area to find stuff to sell. Oh, hi. Hi, damaged letter. Ooh. Sorry. That's not good. Resident, they're both down. No entry. Entry, no entry. Let's check the back alley. Find what kind of things are here. Oops, something like that. Good stuff. So we can go in there, and then we can go in there, and then go over there. Eventually.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I didn't hit anybody. I was killing off the stupid rats. Trust me, I'm not gonna hit your peoples. I'd rather help them. Then again, it looks like some of them may already be dead. You two look to be alive. You have to be there, don't you? Just staring at me. Oh, I see it in the rubble. Money sitting in the rubble, counted as stealing. Hi. Shh, not doing anything. Let's see. Eugene had full gold teeth. Sounds like it would be worth a bet. You should, you know, probably hide your letters. Doo-doo-doo.
Hey!
Whoops. Nope. I thought you couldn't see
What do
me.
you think you're doing?
Was leaving?
Do what you want, I guess.
Now that one I thought they said that he couldn't see us, so I'm gonna go back on that one. The other one was just us being, you know, mistakes. Let's see. Did I misunderstand something?
Hey! What do
Okay,
you
so
think
yeah,
you're
it
doing?
is.
Carry on.
Okay. Just testing. Science. Let's talk to you over here. Hi.
Merciful law. Is that a marauder's outfit? I don't want you wandering into my shop wearing something you've lifted
Yeah.
off a corpse. Please
Whoa.
don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
That's all I got, man.
Physical hygiene recapitulates
the other one.
moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay. Well, sorry. Can you just calm down and relax?
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Okay. Prepare them for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Okay. Speaking of burial, I was told to get something from you.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
So you're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Could be arranged. So, You do certainly have a loose definition on prosperity.
Edgewater is built on the discipline and sacrifice of its people. Say what you will about our town, but we all pull together. Tell
garbage.
Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical
garbage
rights
sitting in the
revoked
back.
for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Ooh, your medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
I see. So why don't you give him an IOU?
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about some gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I read minds.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open.
Nope.
Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
And?
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I
So they're
can't
just gonna
ask
bury him?
Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Maybe. Whatever you want to do, man, I'm here to collect what you're supposed to pay.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
I'll talk to him about it. He's probably not going to be thrilled with an IOU. Maybe
If you're
he'll be
falling
more
sick, I don't want
minded to
Don't worry.
dealing with
I wouldn't do
things.
that to you.
I mean, I don't like the idea of, unburying people either, but shouldn't have buried him with it in the first place because of how, rotting the town is. Hello. Mostly empty bar. Okay. Just gonna go to the bathrooms. Okay. Got it. Whatever it was.
part that's making the quotas.
If only Stephen hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use us.
Nothing you can do about that.
Always things you can do about things. That's how I go through ammo. I need it all. I'm not sure why these people have so much ammo laying about, but I'm not going to complain. Hey, dude.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome.
Yeah.
On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
Your truck would be my guess. But you know, I've been asking my same question then, because, you know, I want to know where I am.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
Okay, I think you had a bit much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
No, I'm leaving. Wait, you were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Okay, you sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Okay, I'm going now. You're probably gonna die. Ma'am?
I don't know you.
No? I'm Alexander Hawthorne.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name.
Not a company
I don't
ship.
know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
And what a fine establishment you have.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Sure. What deserters are you mean, even?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Interesting. Just felt like a little bit of chat.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Just checking, you know, talking. Didn't want to judge, just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it?
Yeah,
That was
that's what I would do.
fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
Okay. So, you had a dream of science. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing Zero-G?
But asking questions is science.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
Well, thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours.
Sure.
So, what's your story?
I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo.
Nope. But you know what? Sure. Why not? I'm an Anti-Cleo worker.
Don't see what a Cleo worker's doing in Spacer country. Trying to eyeball the competition, are we? Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out. Sounds like you'll need it.
Let's see what you got.
Coming right up.
Oops. And water. Okay. Well, thanks. I guess you all just got off work? That was inaccessible. Okay, so it just comes around the side. Good. Megapigs laying around, that's good. Need more of those. No entry. That's a constable. That's the bar. That's something else. Alright. Okay. That's one way to do it. Okay. Well. Hey, we got enough. Oh. Lots of cans that can't be picked up. Is there any more ammo? Ammo, guns, mods? I can use it. Really could. Aww. Oh, we got skill points. Good. We need that. And we need a lot more picks. Alright, well. Interesting. Can't go in there.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You kidding me? Damn. Always thought he was made of sterner stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Plagued? Ah, shit. I had some of this salt too.
What are you doing?
I've got some time.
What you doing here?
Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
So that means you just chill here. Odd. Okay.
I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been helpful.
Wish we had some better rations.
Don't let the boss catch you saying that.
I kind of probably would agree with her. With all these mushrooms and not seeing really any fish activity, I'm not sure salt tuna is salt tuna. If you get my drift.
I'm wondering what I'm doing with myself.
We should keep our voices down.
Okay, open bounty. Wanted. Okay. Doc, okay. Alright. So a few bounties. Good. So 3 open bounties. Prison cells are empty. Interesting. Huh. That sounds suspicious. Of course you have to be there.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
You have a 4th? So, the Marauder problem. You need help?
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Fingers. Okay. You got some time for a few questions.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Any chance you'll let me know what that is? Either way, so what work do you do for Spacer's Choice in Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life.
Nope.
I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Got it. So who does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
Yeah, that's understandable. I'm sorry. I'll let you be. She doesn't seem to be too happy about talking.
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
I know how you feel.
Well, here we go. What? Haha. Well, let's hold off. We're here. Let's see logs. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Nope. Since since it's night, can everyone be asleep and not hear? That would be helpful. Close. Close, close, close. Shh, close. Yes. I'm a safety inspector, making sure this place falls under proper parameters.
Hold it right there!
Okay. Not sure why we went straight to violence. I didn't see anything that said we weren't supposed to be in here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. No. Four or five. One more. Do. I see nobody. We should be safe. Should. Oh. Okay. So I can grab that one if we need to. Interesting. Can you unbar it? Yeah, let's go up. Oh, you're the one last time. Got it. Let's see. Wow. All right. So you only get medical treatment if they think you're worthy.
You the new worker?
Hi.
Whatever.
No.
Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm sorry. Are you the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Gravesite fees? Is that a statement that works?
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Whoa, what? You have to pay fees for your neighbors?
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
So the guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
It must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
You said it was, you said you're the closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
I see. So they're gonna arrest his corpse, or what?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
Oh.
In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Okay. see, but he was a person, not an asset.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
If that's the way you want it, I'll see you. Wow. Okay. So... Saltuna, huh? I'm just gonna go in this room for a moment. I'm so glad we didn't eat any Saltuna. So glad we didn't eat any Saltuna. We're not gonna eat any Saltuna. None. Okay. Okay.
What's on your mind?
Anything more about Eugene?
I paid his burial fees, didn't I?
Yes. Hold on. I found your letter.
Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence?
Yes. You're planning on getting the teeth. I see that. I'm not saying it's a problem. I want to see your side of it.
Excuse you. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein already belong to Spacer's Choice. And we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you.
I was actually gonna ask if you... Whatever. I was gonna see if you wanted help getting them. I see the validity of this town dying, and that would help. Especially since you're all eating rats. Ugh. No wonder there's plague and they're sick. Now there's sprats and sprats.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Yeah, you're filling it with sprats.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
I'll just wait till you're done.
You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you?
Are you Reed? I was told to talk to you.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
Uniform. I think you may have the wrong idea.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
I need repairs. Do you have a power regulator?
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one, and I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself? What do you mean?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
What do you mean by mostly?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
I see. And you don't think these people would take kindly to losing their power, do you?
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
I see. So, you want me to solve your disaster problem? I charge by the head, if that's alright with you.
Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town.
Right,
Before
I
you
still
go to
charge
the
by the
plant,
head.
I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Talent requisition? You still pay per head? You know, alive? Whatever. How I recognize her?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And what if she doesn't want to come back?
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Okay. Alright, I'll see what I can do to help.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Yeah, that would be useful.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Certainly. I'll be going. Hey, CNP, New Management Seminar. Companies. Companies and companions. So do all companions tied to a company? Carrying capacity increase with companions. Skills. Okay. Can I check that room? Requires read key. I don't suppose there's a way to get your key. What is that? It looks like that's the factory floor.
Okay, going quiet.
Okay, well, Miss Parvati, let me take care of something quickly. Let's see, what does this do? Yes? I mean, I really want to bump that by one. I should have. Oops. Can she bump that? Oh hey, there's reputation. Neutral. Yeah, I got 1%. Okay. Where do I get companions? There it is. Okay. What are your skills? Persuade, lockpick, and engineering. Okay. I don't know how much I want you to use that. I was thinking we'd stay further back. Distance. That will leave you at least medium. That works. Okay. So they have that too. Interesting. Oh hey, I got a new suit. Pistol. 131. I don't think we got better than that. So you'll stay with that. I want to use this. Okay. So 14, 24, 36. So this has knockback. This has bleed. Okay, can you use... Okay, so this is your skill, so you don't have specific ranged abilities. So let's go back here. Oh, I should give you... I'm going to give you the assault rifle. Yeah. Because then I have a light, an energy, and a heavy. And I will give you this one. Why is it so much less damage? Oh well. Use that. As for me... So we stop insulting people. Wait, is that one also makeshift? How do I know that it's Marauder armor? Type. I don't see that it says it's Marauder. But that is better armor. Hopefully there was platinum.
Hey, mister, can we talk?
Yeah.
Sorry.
What's up?
You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Oh, I get that, and I actually do want you to come along. So this is about the deserters, I take it? What's the other side?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I don't really blame anyone for leaving. This town got issues.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
We'll stop by. I got no problem with that.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Good man. I kind of wonder if that plasma mod would allow the assault rifle to be turned into something like this plasma rifle and use energy instead. Where was that church-like building?
Been eating nothing but salt tuna.
There it is.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Okay, interesting. Well, that reminds me of the hero's symbol, Guild Seal, from Fable.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Curious.
Just tagging along,
Curious.
Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Quickest way out of town. Power source. And, poison. Usually plasma. Do you have any?
I've never seen you before. And there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Isn't it kind of, you know, inappropriate to be so dismissive for a vicar?
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
I see. That's gotta be rough.
Yes. Yes, it is. But it's my job, and I take it very seriously. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
All right. What sort of spiritual advice do you offer here?
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was actually asking what your religion's all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
I see. Let's get back on track for a moment, if you don't mind.
What would you like to discuss?
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Would you like to know? He wants us to cut off Adelaide's power.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
And what do you think of their group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Kind of. Seen as this town is pretty messed up, yeah. So, you know, kind of depends on how well the leader can provide, and, you know.
Astute. But I am here, not in the deserter camp. So that's not a variable I can account for.
Okay, so what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Okay. Is that possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I don't assume. But out of curiosity, why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why does a vicar want a heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of laymen's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Okay. Seems like the authorities would be interested to hear that you're after contraband texts.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
Okay, you make compelling argument. Considering to sell to someone else, but I will not as yet.
Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
I wouldn't mind knowing a bit more first.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Certainly. Kavati, shall we?
Be right there. Sure.
Oh. I see.
Yep, be right over. Sure. On my way.
Got it. Seeing the controls there in the lower left-hand corner and how we use them. Yeah, we know how to send messages to our companion. All right. Nice work. Hey. Okay. Interesting.
Nice one!
Well. Alright. I like having a companion along. Let's go check those other creatures. Yay, another outfit. So we should be able to give her some better armor now too. Let's actually check that and do so. Yeah, both give 5 tech skill, both 2 9 armor. Wait a minute. Yeah, 9 armor. This gives 9 armor and 5 lockpicking. Nice. So this and this would actually go quite nice. Let's give you some better armor, because it's only 7.
Go! Get ready!
We made it!
Why didn't you finish the guy off? You're trying to make it so you're not the only one doing the work. We'll give you that light machine gun. If you want to, you know, lay down more firepower. But we'll hold off. You're doing well with that for now. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I do love how there is stuff everywhere. Ooh. So that's the town. Those are outside. We should check those. Check that. Okay, so we're on the other side. I saw that over there. Okay. Oh, yay. Assault rifle. Now I have another one I can play with and test. Or sell. Ow. How'd you get in here without a problem? We'll go back to town in just a minute. Okay. Looks like ship crash pieces. Of course, I'm over encumbered. Yay. Thought you'd add more weight than that. Evicted, evicted, evicted. Right? Yep. Well, I guess we'll limp ourselves slowly back to town, or maybe to the dock. We'll see. Really should have, I guess, gotten that perk to fast travel overweight. Lights look on in that building, even though it says evicted. Is this where we came into town? No, it's on the other side. Yeah, we can go in that building. Ah, I need another one. Yeah, I said this looked outside. Whoa. Okay, so hostile rats. Need more for that. Well, I didn't realize we had hostile rats as a thing. Tech skills. Heavy. Ooh. Okay, don't really use that, but I do like the additional armor. But right now, let's sell. So assault rifle, assault rifle, assault rifle. Is that what she has, or she has light? I should check that. machine gun, light machine gun. These look to be the same. Alright. Does this stuff weigh? It does. So that's where a lot of it is. We do have some mods now, which is good. Ooh, what's this? Crit damage. Put that on hers, I guess. Mag size would be good. 2 power. Damage type to plasma. That's the one I want to try in the assault rifle to see if it changes it to energy cells. Ranged weapon skill wouldn't be bad. And that's probably what we put on our armor. Since it's, you know, closest to what we do. Junkie does have weight. Okay. There's her junk. Does ammo have weight? No, good. This, however, if we're going against mechanoids, probably would be useful. Maybe I should give that to her. That could be fun. You have assault rifle. 215. Yeah, same thing. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Yeah. You're gonna get that when we go up against mechanoids. But you can play with that for now. Oh, hey, hacking. Okay. So he was actually considering doing things the company may not allow for the sake of supposedly saving the company. Oh hey, cool. Oh hey, look, nice. Grenade launcher. Let's see. Oh, that does have the extended sight mod already, so it can only have one mod. So we got shot cannon, And then grenade launcher and grenade launcher. Those two look to be the same. So we'll sell one, I think. Necklace. Two zap, shock type. Interesting. So we could do like a shock assault. So special effect is dagger. Damage type physical, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure if they called it ballistic or physical. But physical. Where this one has shock. And this one has plasma, which this does look kind of cool. Special effect burn, stun, stagger, bleed. Knock back, which we don't need two of those. So we'll sell those. We need to find salt tuna and sell it. And Spacer's chow to be safe. I don't trust their food. For some reason.
It's not the best job.
Still need to get weight down. Let's go check the door, see if we have enough.
You're fast.
Thanks. Pristine. Is that the little gem icon we've been seeing on a few items? So, stun baton 89. Let's see what her others. Oh yeah, nope, much better. And I don't do melee, so I'll sell that one. Not sure what that was. Yeah, there we go, tech. Oh. Alright. gourmet salt tuna. Tempted to just sell a lot of these. Yeah. We certainly need the weight. There we go. There you go. You look better with that. Let's see. We're good there. Let's go back to the town. The other town area we found. And clear that out. Yeah, that would go boom. So we could go up there. We need to go up there, but we're gonna go back there first. Kinda wonder if these were like the first settlement ships that came.
Got it. Heads down. Wow! Not even a scratch!
Oh, you are back up. Were their bodies? Surprised you went down so easy. We need to get you some better armor. I need a lot more pits. Okay. There's one. Can I have about a dozen more? Probably more like 2 dozen or 3. Ooh. Okay. 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 Nice. I think we need to go back and do some weapon mods soon. Oh wow, 22 with her? focus on like hacking next, because it would be nice to get restricted items. Oh, perk. Did you not do it? Why not? The 40 would be useful. Yeah, vendor prices. It doesn't look like there's a secondary level up on them. Do you get a perk? Not yet. When do you get a perk? Not sure. Health. And then maybe engineering. Did I did. Let's see if he'll use that and actually snipe. Like, you know, stay at range. Want to go check that out. And if there's a potential. Primal Nest. We're going to have to give you back the bigger gun. Is there a reason you're not shooting him?
Sure thing.
Here we go! Leave him to me! Nice one!
Thank you. Hey!
Everyone all right?
Sort of. Are you? You don't snipe very well.
I don't know anybody who ever came out this far.
You? Look, we're here right now. You came out this far. think we're overweight again. Whoa. Okay.
I smell blood.
Do you happen to know if there's a vending machine around here nearby? Because it would be nice to be able to offload some of our stuff. We don't want to lose it. Because we need the money to buy the stuff and buy more picks. Always with the more picks. More picks, more picks, more picks, and we could use some more picks. I think that's a mine. Can I disarm it? I take that as a no. And now I feel like I'm concussed or something. Can you break into any of these doors?
Incoming!
Real River! Always wanted to say that. No encore?
Okay. Anyone else?
Wow.
What are you doing?
You crossed them all off, like some sort of heroic accountant running down a list. Teach me your ways.
Sure, join the group.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I mean, I could pay you in Adrena time, but I've already bartered most of my stash over to these poor saps. You, on the other hand, you were a sight to behold. If I had half your skills, I'd be the greatest outlaw the coast has ever seen.
I'm taking recruits.
I'm gr-
How are you still alive?
I don't know. The vital processes that constitute the miracle of life are mysterious and unknowable. Oh, you mean around these guys? The Marauders wouldn't hurt me. They love me. I'm practically their queen. Yeah, it must be my natural charisma.
You and your drugs. So, how'd you pull it off?
I may have bartered them a few boxes of Adrena time, but yeah, I'm sure that's got nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm. So are you a prisoner?
No. I insinuated myself into their company, see? And they didn't seem to mind one whit.
Are you from Edgewater?
I got kicked out of Edgewater on account of falling sick with plague and stealing some medicine to treat myself. I'd heard some outlaws set up camp in the botanical labs. I decided to throw in with them, seeing as I always wanted to be an outlaw myself. Instead, what do I find? But a bunch of former workers camped out around a greenhouse. I couldn't just go back to the cannery, so I was stuck with them.
Interesting choice. something else, actually.
I've got.
See you later. Never mind. Is there a vending machine, mayhaps, by chance? Vending machine would be nice. Like, vending machine would be nice. Could you make one? Or a detector for one? Or a way to find the closest one? Any of that, like, really, that would be useful. Okay. Not bad. Oh, could get up here. Don't see anything across that way that we could. Up there looks interesting. Can't really get around that way, I don't believe. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's enough space on that height. What about this way? Is there any... Well, wish I could disarm the mines and take them, but that does not seem like it's an option. You know, if you've seen mines around, maybe pay attention to it and look where you're going instead of, you know, looking off somewhere else. Just a tip I learned. Okay, that sounds on, but you can't do anything with it.
Wow!
Interesting. Back out here. I think we already checked this building. Yeah. That one wasn't one we could go in. So... let's try to get up to the top of the hill there. I guess this is our slow walk. Ooh, that's quite far. Let's get to the top of the hill, see what we find. The other way may be quicker. Like, he's right there. Just shoot him.
Everyone all right?
Come on. Interesting thing there. Of course. We need to get our lockpick up to, what was it, 20, so we can open those for free. Do want to go down there, but that's a place for them. I don't know that I want to do that yet. Oh hey, this is the other part of the town we were going to go check out. And we're already here. But we'll probably have to pick up here next time. We'll make sure it's clear, and then if there's no vending machine, we'll have to do a slow walk to a vending machine. Because, you know, that's always fun. Can we have a vending machine, please? Alright, well, just a one little story place. Hey, one. Please tell me you only need one. Oh, 4. Oh well. We tried. So, we're gonna need a lot more pick. And apparently a lot more ammo to take these guys out.
Nice one! Nice hit! Can't get past that armor! Here goes nothing!
There you go.
Attacking!
Is it that hard to take them out?
Everyone all right?
There you go. Really need to get a vending machine. Okay. I guess his name is Legless. Detention center. Interesting. All right. Back door. Oh, transition to boom. Okay, yeah, this is the area, because we jumped in there and got the 2 boxes, I believe. So there should be a vending machine right over there. But this is about where I need to call it for the night, so we're gonna try to wrap up just a few things and then we'll have to call it.
Huh? Here we go! Nice one! Ow! I'm on it!
Oh. I'm gonna give you a different gun. Oh, damn it.
Attacking! Nothing personal, I swear.
It should be something personal. He's embarrassing you. He's there hitting you and you're just blinking at him and missing. It should be very personal to you. Good, I think we just need one more. Oh. Of course I find something that takes him. So tempting. We also have that whole building back there that requires 4. Really? They just have to do this to me, don't they? Stealth -5. Wow. Oh hey, that did work.
Gosh, that's clever.
It wasn't worth it, I don't think. But maybe.
That was quick.
Yeah, wasn't it? I like the XP though for that.